Hey everyone, Skull902 here, and I've been kind of amazed how attitudes about things can change over the years. There are clear-cut, obvious examples that I need not get into, but then there are also ones that revolve around things that really don't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, such as fashion. Now, I totally get that trends will be trends, Whatever type of stuff popular people are wearing is more than likely going to be popular with most of the general public, and that's not what I have a problem with. It's a tradition as old as time. What perplexes me are the so-called fashion experts or critics of fashion going super hard about looks that they like or don't like. If you're wearing blank, you're outdated and uncool. That type of shit, making someone feel bad about whatever they like to wear casually. Subjective things such as how showy is too showy aside, I just feel it's kind of fucked to be that uppity about what type of t-shirt or bottoms or whatever that someone likes to have on. Just normal casual stuff. Don't know what exactly inspired me to do this video in the first place, but I feel like rambling about it, so let's begin. There's a couple things that would be helpful for you to know before I get into stuff like my own personal fashion sense. First is that I'm a big boy. Make no mistake about it, I am fat. Thankfully never got to the point of, oh hell no, or even damn levels of fatness, but I'm definitely not what you'd call fit. Secondly, and what's gonna definitely show my age, is that when I was starting to become conscious about this type of stuff in the mid-2000s, fashion trends from the 90s were still alive and kicking. Plus, I live in the Midwest, so they didn't die off for a little while after they did in more mainstream parts of America. Baggy, loose-fitting clothing inspired by the looks of rappers from the time were what made you cool in my area growing up. I've been wearing that type of stuff since I was 9 or 10 years old. It's roomy, and roomy is comfy. Plus, as a fat guy, it has some benefits. Yeah, I probably wear shirts that are a little too big on me, but if I wore a shirt in whatever my proper actual size is, I don't know. Like if I moved my arms at all, I know my big gut would start to hang out, and I mean, come on, if I don't want to see that, who else would? My biceps look flabby and I don't like the way it looks anyway, so I really wouldn't want a t-shirt where the sleeves stop either halfway or shortly after the shoulder. I want them to reach down to my elbows at least. And then there's pants. I don't hear this at all about shirts, but holy shit do some people overreact to the idea of loose-fitting pants. Sorry man, I just think baggy pants look cool, alright? And again, I'm a fat fuck. It really annoys me if I put on a pair of pants and they squeeze at my thighs when I sit down or feel pressure on my hand and leg if I put my hand in my pocket. If I gotta wear a size or two too big to feel comfortable, then so be it. It's worth the price of tightening up my belt a little more than you'd normally have to and shifting the material a bit so it's not super bunched up. These here carpenter jeans by Levi's are a lifesaver in that respect, and that's about as loose and wide as you're gonna get with regular normie pants. You know what I'd like to have? There are companies that make even looser pants but are fitted in a way you don't have to go above your normal waist size. Something like this would be great. Except I swear none of them make anything for big guys like me. Come on, Kickwear, hook me up. I've noticed a couple hypocrisies when it comes to these criticisms. It seems to me like loose-fitting pants are far more common in things like sleepwear, business attire, and women's fashion, but nobody bats an eye at that. And then those same journalists and fashion gurus who talk about how it's bad to wear a style that's not popular will applaud others for wearing a style that's not popular. So where exactly am I going with this bullshit? Well, the short of it is opinions are great, it's good and healthy to be able to express them in a civil way, just don't be a belligerent fuck. It just kinda bothers me to see dismissal based on the things that you're wearing. That's really superficial. I used to think that type of thing when tight-fitting clothes became the popular norm for guys. But I was in my teens then and have since grown to stop giving a fuck about a lot of that type of stuff. Do I think skinny jeans look bad? Do I fail to understand why someone would want to wear them? Yes. Hell, even though I like baggy jeans, I do think there's a point where it gets ridiculous. But I'm literally just some guy, so who fucking cares? You do you. I'd like to think I have the sense to know that most of the time the things a person likes to wear casually has nothing to do with what kind of person they are. It says nothing about the content of their character. So wear what you want to wear, and don't let some random fucker on the internet tell you what to do. Wait, shit, that last part contradicts the whole point I just made.